Hi, friends. Today we're going to work on balance. So we'll call the class Balanced Body. Okay, so we will take a moment to lie down on the back. Comfortably, your shoulder blades down on the ground, your feet on the ground, and have the hands into your belly. And take a deep breath in into your palms. And with the breath out, let the belly draw back towards the spine. The breath in, belly expanding, and breath out. The belly draws back towards the spine. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Let's take a few more moments here to connect to the breath, to connect to the body through the breath, by bringing the attention down into the body, from the head down into your body. Okay, and then go ahead and hug the knees towards your chest and rock side to side. And then straighten your left leg down on the ground. And hug your right knee to the chest nicely. Inhale here. And then exhale, hug that knee nicely to the chest. Now flex the toes of your both feet up towards the ceiling. Inhale. And with exhale, dropping the shoulder blades down. With your left hand onto the top right knee, you're going to drop that knee out to the left. You'll lift your right hip off the ground, but make sure that you're having your right shoulder on the ground, shoulder blade on the ground. Now your right arm down on the floor as well, in alignment with your shoulder, palm facing down, and then turn the head to the right as well. Now with your left foot, your right foot here, if it's too much of a stretch and you're not reaching the ground, what you can do, you can lower that leg, right, and touch the ground with your toe, right? So at least with the big toe, so you have connection. Inhale here, and with exhale, you're twisting around your spine and you're dropping your shoulder blades, your head to the right, and you're relaxing through the belly with your right hip heavy down to the left. Then bring yourself back to center. And then we'll hug your left knee to the chest. Hug it nicely towards your chest with your feet flexed in here. And then out. Stay. Okay, now you'll drop that knee out to the right. You can lower that left foot right away, so you comfortably stretching your left hip. And then turn the head to the left and your palm down. Inhale here, exhale, relaxing into the twist. Now keeping your right leg engaged here down on the floor. Inhale, exhale, stay. Breath in, breath out, stay. You can lift that left hip a little bit more, but make sure that the shoulder blade is on the ground here. So the palm down will help to have it grounded. Inhale, exhale, relax your jaw here, and another moment. Good. Come back to center, hug the knees to the chest and rock side to side. Now drop the feet on the ground, feet hip width apart, And we'll go and move into moving bridge. Inhale, arms up over the head and hips up towards the ceiling, and then exhale, release everything down on the ground. So make sure that the ankles in alignment with the knees, or even more forward, so you have room here to lift the hips up. Inhale, hips up, arms up, engage through the belly, the pelvis engaged. Exhale, release. In and out. Inhale. Exhale, release everything down on the ground, and we'll do 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Breath in and breath out. Good. Knees in and roll over to your side and come up into hands and knees. Okay. Inhale here, and then with exhale, send the hips up to down dog right away, and you can take a moment to pedal feet, bending one knee at a time. Breath in, and with the breath out, sending the hips up to the ceiling, your chest towards your thighs. Relax the head and the neck down. Inhale, plank, your body's in a straight line, and then exhale, down dog. I will repeat this 3 more times. Inhale, plank, and then exhale, down dog. And 1 more time. Inhale, plank, and then exhale, down dog. Breath in, right leg up. Exhale, step it between your hands. Okay, you can drop the knee down and step the foot between your hands. Grab the blocks. Okay, having the blocks on our middle level. Okay, lift the back knee off the ground. Inhale here, and then bend the knee. So knee over the ankle. Inhale. Exhale, stay. Take a deep breath in and breathe out, stay. Blocks higher, and then straighten the knee. You can move the blocks closer in towards you. Now make sure that you turn your hips nicely forward. Make sure that you're not here, right? So left hip forward, and then bend the knee. Inhale, and then exhale. Breath in and breath out. Now if this is too much of a stretch of your right leg here, what you can do, you can lift a little bit higher. You can step the back foot closer in. Bend the knee, right? And lifting yourself a little bit higher into the tip of the fingers. And then out, straight. In. So take a moment to see what's comfortable for you. Inhale. And then exhale, fold. And we'll do 1 more time here. In and out. Good. Drop the back knee down, and we'll switch left foot between your hands and lift the back knee off the ground. So bending the knee over the ankle here. The back leg is strong and engaged. Take a moment here to get strong and grounded through your feet. In, out, stay. Your spine is nicely in alignment. And even here, if this is too much, you can always lift the blocks higher. I'll give you more space here for the back to lengthen. Again, take a moment to see what works for you. Inhale here. Now with exhale, straighten the knee. Walking your blocks closer in. Bend the knee, inhale, and then exhale. Inhale, and then exhale. 1 more time, inhale, and then exhale. Okay, drop the back knee on the ground. And go for down dog. Breath in, plank, and breath out, chaturanga, knees or through plank. So you can drop the knees down, move the hips forward, bend the elbows back, and then come up into a back bend. And then exhale back to down dog. Good. Now inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, step it between your hands and drop the back knee down on the ground. If you need to step that foot a little bit more forward. Now lift the back knee off the ground. Okay, now we'll work on that balance. Grab the blocks for a moment if you need. Okay. Inhale. Exhale, stay. Now take a moment to center yourself, to engage through the core, and then you'll come up into this high lunge. Inhale here. Exhale, relax the top of the shoulders, palms facing up. Good, take a deep breath in. And with the breath out again, bending through the knee, maybe deeper. Now the back leg is strong and engaged. Inhale. Exhale, stay. Your arms nicely straight and engaged as well. And out, stay. Good. Inhale here. Now exhale. Drop the hands down on the block. Straighten the front knee. Now you're going to walk the blocks forward and we'll work on the balance again for warrior 3. Right? And walk the back foot closer in. Move the blocks so your hands in alignment with your shoulders. And then lift that back leg back behind you. Now you can stop here. Okay, I'm gonna move a little bit on the mat so you can see better. Okay, so from here, you lift up, align your hands with the shoulders. So you can keep your hands on the block and it's already like a good balanced thing. If you want to go a little bit more forward, you can take the hands at the center of your chest. Now remember that soft eyes will help with balance. So keep reaching with your left leg back behind you nicely. Turn that hip down nicely so that both hips are squared. Take a deep breath in. You can straighten the arms forward if you'd like, right? Or keep them here or on the block. It's your choice. Good. And then step the back foot back, blocks to the side, and then go for down dog. Breath in and breath out. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. So let's do it from plank. So you come onto the tip of the toes, bend the elbows back, lie down on the belly. Inhale, upward facing dog, and then exhale, back to down dog. Let's take a few breaths here. Okay, we'll do the other side. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, step it between your hands. Again, if you need to help that foot, drop the knee down and step it forward. Okay, let the blocks be nearby. Okay, you can actually use it right away for high lunge on the other side. So first we're here on the low lunge. We take a moment to balance, center, right? And then you come up when you're ready. Inhale, and then exhale, bending the knee nicely over the ankles, straighten the arms, palms facing each other. Inhale here, exhale, stay. Take a deep breath in, breath out. Okay, we'll move into warrior 3 right away. Go ahead and have your blocks on the highest level. Walk the back foot closer in. Okay, I'm again forward. I'm gonna move back. Okay, so we're here with a low lunge. You walk the blocks forward and lift the back leg back behind you. Now take a moment to align your blocks with the hands under the shoulders, and then stretch the right leg back behind. Now turn the right hip. Make sure that it's not too much up, lifting and opened. Turn it in so you have your hips facing forward. And then you straighten that leg back behind you nicely. Breath in, breath out. Now, if you're ready, take your hands at the center of your chest. You might feel one side different than the other, as I do right now. Breath in. Soft and steady gaze will help with the balance. You might shake a little bit, that's okay. Maybe arms forward, maybe not. Good. And then release your hands down and your leg back behind you. Drop the knee down. Take the blocks to the side and step to down dog. Inhale, plank, and then exhale, chaturanga, either knees or through plank, it's your choice. In, and then out. Drop the knees down, wide apart, feet touching, and sit back onto your heels. Now you can straighten the arms forward. If your sitting bones are high here, what you can do, you can walk closer in, drop the sitting bones as much as you can, and then maybe support your head with your forearms. That's another option. Let's take a few more moments here to connect to the breath. Okay, and then you will come up onto your knees. And let's do a camel pose here, back bend. Have the feet, your knees at the hip level. Tuck the toes under, inhale, and then exhale, begin to walk your hands down your thighs. Now engage through the pelvis, engage your core, and push the front pelvis forward. Inhale here, and then exhale, stay. Breath in, and breath out, stay. If you're ready to go for full posture, go ahead and grab your heels if you'd like. Inhale here, exhale, stay. Breath in, breath out. Good, another moment here. And then come up, sit back onto your heels. Tuck the tailbone under, take a moment to rest, relax the top of the shoulders. Okay, we'll do one more time. Come up. Okay, this time, if you didn't do the full version of camel pose, you can do that now. Okay, so you have the hands at the lower back first, push the pelvis forward, engage through the pelvis and belly, low belly. And you could go ahead and grab your heels right away if you'd like. Another option, if the heels are too far away from you, you can do it with one hand. So you grab one heel with one hand and the other one moving up and back, and then again up and back, and then you open, up and back, you open, and you come up, and then you'll do the other side. Grab your right heel and left arm up, and then back behind you, up and back behind you. And we'll do one more time. Inhale, and then exhale. Good. Come up and sit back onto your heels. Good. Tuck the tailbone in and breath out. Okay, now you're going to sit to your right side and straighten the legs forward. Bounce them a few times, and you'll have the soles of the feet together in front of you. Let's stretch a little bit here. Inhale and exhale, fold. Now, hinging from the hips, you sit up straight and tall. Make sure that you're not compromising from your back. So keeping the spine in alignment, and you're folding from the hips. And for many of you, the sitting just like this without even moving forward, you'll feel a lot of a stretch. So you can stay there and breathe. If you feel like you want to go deeper, and you can actually go deeper, go ahead and fold over your front thighs. Getting back to your breath. Making the breath longer. Every time you exhale a little bit longer than you think you can. Okay, and then you slowly come up and then straighten the legs forward in front of you. Bounce them a few times. Good. Have your hands back behind you. Engage through the legs. Sit up straight and tall with your spine in alignment and begin to walk the hands forward. With your feet flex, moving forward with your hands down the legs, and wherever they will end up, just keep the hands there, grabbing your shin bone, ankles, or even the toes, whatever you can reach with it. You take a deep breath in, and with a breath out, relax down towards your thighs. Now let's take a few more moments here. So the longer you stay in the posture, especially the stretching postures, right, the more you will feel, the more effect it will have on your body, mentally and physically. So when we stretch longer, we stay longer into the stretching postures, it stretches our mind as well. You're kind of relaxing through it. You're softening, because all the tension is in our head. And when we release the tensions in the body, right, we're relaxing and we come into this more soft and mindful, meditative state. So let's take a few more moments here to let the body relax. Bringing that attention to the center of your head, so the space between the point of between the eyebrows and center of the head, so right between these 2 points, when you bring your attention down to that spot, the mind is automatically softening and relaxing, slowing down. See if you can relax completely into the stretch, making the most of it. Going into the peak moment of your posture and breathing into it, relaxing into your stretch completely now. And then you come up. Okay, and we'll prepare for Shavasana. So take a moment to lie down on your back. Now, if your back feels sensitive, if you feel pain at the lower back, having blocks under the knees will help to release it. Right? So you can do that. And then turn the palms facing up. Relax all 10 fingers. Relax your toes. Now relax your heels and your ankles, your knees and your hips. Your shoulders, relax now. Relax your belly and your chest. Your lips are soft. Your jaw is relaxed. Your cheeks and your ears soft, and tip of your nose is relaxed. Your eyes, your eyebrows soft, and the space between the eyebrows, relax now. Relax the forehead and the top of your head and the back of your head, your neck and your shoulder blades, your spine and your sitting bones finally relax. Take a moment to completely let go, whatever that means to you. Physically, emotionally, mentally, on all levels, completely letting go for a very short moment here. Another few moments in stillness. And then take a deep breath in and stretch the arms up over the head. And then hug knees to the chest and rock side to side. And then roll over to your side and come up to seat. Good. Thank yourself for making an effort and practicing yoga today. Namaste. That's it for today. Thank you.